in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in its small forward. Williams finds Hartenstein. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here we are, Brent, looking at this game tonight. Both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Giannis. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now Lillard, he's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Puts it up from 7. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Dort. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Giannis. Back to Jackson. Prince with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by Lou Dort. Back to Giannis, over Williams. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
Not sure there are many players that can match the physicality that Giannis brings.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort, and it's off from three-point range. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute, talking about Damian Lillard. Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thanks, David.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Prince misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Count it.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Now here's Lopez. Hasn't made one yet.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Here's Joe. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
They get it back. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at Oklahoma City. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Drops in the tray.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist, and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Here's Green, the Thunder making the shot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Green, no luck. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Hartenstein, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
No good on the second free throw. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, And he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And stolen by Wallace.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Bucks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Green. The free throw drops for Jackson. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Portis for 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And the Bucks making a change here. Smith has checked in. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
Timeout.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ren, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year. And then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now, here's Portis, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the floater. Lopez grabs the board. Trent up top. Back to Green. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Caruso. Williams with the ball. Mitchell with it. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Green. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're getting their first look at the season at the Bucks in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Now, here's Lopez. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Mitchell. Over Johnson. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jones checked in for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Wallace. Smith checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Johnson. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams against Portis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great finish by Portis. No stranger to having to overcome some of the physical play out there.
Mitchell kicks to Williams. Pass to Caruso. Back to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Williams has a screen for Wiggins. No good on the triple.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
From deep, Green, and Jones pulls it down. Takes a three. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin?
They just did that.
Yeah. Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Dort a screen on Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Here's Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Williams, patient, smart, just taking what the defense allows.
Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Hartenstein. He has 5. Caruso, no good. Right side, Green. Inside. Pass to Connaughton. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort kicks to Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
In for Alex Caruso. And then for Milwaukee, Taurean Prince comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Jackson in for Green. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
And the second free throw, good.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Pass to Jackson. Giannis outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wallace kicks to Dort. To the wing right side. Tries the spin move. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
This is an area where Lou Dort is trying to become more effective as a playmaker.
Here's Lopez going inside.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Williams can't hit. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Lillard with a screen for Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Deep 2 from Lopez. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. Outside, Dort. Williams kicks to Wallace. That 3 off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the miss by Brook Lopez. And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Jackson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Driving in, machetes his way. Giannis, good on the triple.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Williams gets the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 13. And here is Wallace. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. He's defended by Connaughton. Hartenstein with a screen on Jackson. The game now all time. Wallace has got 5 now.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Connaughton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wallace outside. Now here's Dort. He's defended by Connaughton. Dort misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lopez sets a screen for Connaughton. Giannis outside. Baseline try, and the jumper is good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Hartenstein finds Dort. Shoots over Connaughton. Again, Oklahoma City.
Dort stepping in just a little bit and gets to the mid-range and shows some confidence there.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Jones comes in for Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Now Lillard, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Portis, the pass to Trent. Portis, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good from Connaughton.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Green, he's checked in for Lillard. Joe in the corner. Back to Caruso. Wiggins outside. Connects from three-point range. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now here's Williams, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. That one goes. Count it. Wiggins has got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Connaughton kicks to Green. Shoots. 6 to shoot. And it's Connaughton missing. The Thunder shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Connaughton passes to Trent. Green with the ball. Pass to Connaughton. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Knocked loose and stolen by Portis. Now Giannis. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless. A three-pointer off the mark. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3. And it's Lillard missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Hartenstein finds Joe. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Lopez with the block. That's a 2 from Lillard. A miss that time would have put him up. Well, Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally...
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Williams kicks to Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson finds Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Lillard. Offensive rebound. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hartenstein.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. We get a chance to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Lillard outside. Prince kicks to Lillard. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Joe.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Jackson drives in, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Dort. There's the lob to Dort. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Lopez against Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 2 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Thunder.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Thunder have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Down low, poked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 32 points, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Pass to Prince. Giannis outside. Lopez, a screen on Williams. Lopez finds Jackson. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop him.
Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Lopez with the block. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Prince outside. To the middle. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez against Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
What a confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting his shot right up and in.
Lopez outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Lopez covering. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, that make right there, that can change things.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He's checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Green's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Mitchell finds Hartenstein. Caruso with the ball. Knocked away. Trent passes to Lillard. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams, a screen on Lillard. Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Thunder have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. Portis against Wiggins. Fader on the way, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
Williams, a screen on Portis. The Thunder with another miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Wallace outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace.
Free throw, no good for Wallace. Bucks leading by 4. Trent, right side. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Mitchell wide open. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Caruso. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now Portis. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mitchell outside. Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 5. Trent outside. Out left to the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have not done everything in the last 10 games. 5th best, the Bucks.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Free throw good. Portis.
physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. He doesn't get the second one. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Joe, and he banks in the layup. Joe's got his second bucket tonight.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Caruso. No good from Connaughton. Connaughton's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Caruso, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, up by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. End quarter strong.
And, you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
At the line for one.
And that one misses. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Lopez, a screen on Williams. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Such an important cog in this team's offense. When he's on the floor, Trent Jr.'s role is to try to score as much as possible.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And he sinks the second. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And here is Green. Lopez outside. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Lillard missing.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Hartenstein with the screen on Trent. Williams can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. The Bucks also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Trent gets the bucket.
And we know how much Trent Jr. loves to shoot it from deep.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Trent. Here's Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find them.
Lillard's checked in for Green.
The line for the Bucks. Jackson at the line for one.
That's good from Jackson. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Charity stripe shot, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Lillard outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. For 3, cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 19 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Jackson. Here's Wallace. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Giannis passes to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now Lillard, the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And more often than not, Gilgeous-Alexander would pass on that shot, but he drains it this time.
Back to Lillard, puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Lillard.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. Outside, Dort. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Wallace with a screen for Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And the Thunder with some changes. Alex Caruso is checked in for George. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. On the free throw, no good.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. And this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Bucks leading by 8. Prince looking around. Lopez a screen on Caruso. And here's Prince outside. Trains the three-pointer.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
The Thunder shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Pass to Caruso. They need this. And he's good on the three ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. Yes, and the foul. Williams, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
The throw good, Damian Lillard.
You love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Caruso, Lopez with the block. Pass to Green. Here he goes. Kick out to Giannis. There's the triple. And there's Green on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 now on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Prince. Here's Caruso. He sinks the 11-footer. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Green. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Milwaukee.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And Joe drops them both. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Prince outside. Lillard with a screen for Prince. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City.
Shoot 2.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And so Caruso nails both of them. Lillard with it. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now the Thunder with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The line for the Bucks. Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Caruso finds Dort. And the 3 off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very strong